Hey, Quigley 308 here. We got a new 300 Win Mag. Gonna do a little shooting. Go up here to the table and take a look at it, show you what we got built out. Hi, Quigley 308. Hey, we just shot that watermelon at 250 yards with our new 300 Win Mag Remington. We have 308, which you've seen we did a build out on that. So now we're in the process. I've got a 300 Win Mag, and this is the bullet we're shooting here. It's a 225 grain Hornady, and this is the 308 bullet that we're shooting, which is 168 grain Hornady. This is a Remington Model 700. It's a 5R tactical, 1 in 10 twists. It has a 24-inch bull barrel on it. It is a free floated in the stock here. I'm going to eventually replace this stock probably with another McCree stock that I have on my 308, which we've been really happy with that stock. We put I didn't care for the Remington trigger. I just didn't like it, so I put a Timmy trigger in this. It's a Calvin Elite 2-stage trigger, which is it's really nice. I have a dual trigger on my 308, but it's not 2-stage, and that's really nice too. But I thought this would be more like for tactical purposes. I felt 2-stage trigger might be a little bit better. I put a Mirage ULR muzzle brake on it. We put a Atlas bipod on it, and by the way, the barrel came threaded. Then I put a IOR Valdata 6 to 24 by 56 scope on it. Now this scope is not really a very well-known scope in America yet, but it's getting more and more popular. It has a 35mm tube on it. And if you go from an inch tube, which I did with my 220 Swift, and then I went to a 30mm tube, my Trigicon that I have my 308, and there was a world of a difference. But you put a 35mm tube on it, it's just it's hard to believe what you can see. And I'm anxious to get. They actually make a 40. I believe it's a 40mm tube too, which I might end up getting one of them, but I got to save up my pennies for that. They're not the cheapest things in the world. And the scope does come with its own rings, 35mm rings, which are very nice rings too. And so we're shooting long distance. Well, long distance to us. We can only get out to maybe 1,200 yards here at the farm. But we put a Vortex level on the scope too. So when you get out to past that 500-yard mark, you want to make sure you're totally level when you take that shot. So that's pretty much about what I've done so far with it. I put this pad on here because I couldn't get my head up high enough to see through the scope. So what's this called? A Tourbon pad, which this thing, it comes with 3 different levels, so you can put in here and raise it up to wherever you want your head at. So anyways, we're pretty happy with the gun so far. We've hit some stuff way out to 700 yards with no problem. We're happy with everything, other than, like I say, I'm going to eventually change the chassis out to this one right here, to a McCree chassis, which, like I say, we've been really happy with it. So anyways, that's our overview on our new what I would call sniper build. We're good. Okay, we got an aerosol can down here at 370 yards. We're going to give it an attempt to shoot it. Boy, this ain't working out.
Aim to the right of it.
That's what we're talking about. 370 yards, aerosol can hit. So that's our 300 Win Mag. We'll keep you updated. We get a new stock on it and stuff, and subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed that. Aim small, miss small.